All right, here's another thing I found as I was making my appeal mailer site. I think last time I was showing how I created this UX mockup skill and then used it as a way to create mockups visually. So every time I have a mockup, I just, or I'm doing some visual design, I can create this website which is local and then give feedback. You can look at my last video for more information on that. But what I was thinking was that, well, once I have the site up and running as I do now, and I need to do like some manual Q&A, I had Claude create basically a readiness checklist. So all the things that were not caught by unit tests or integration tests, all the programmatic tests, there are some manual things I need to check. Give me a checklist. So now when I'm going into my app, I can have like a checklist of things that I actually need to say pass, skip, fail. And then same thing, I can give notes and feedback, which I do with Whisperflow, and then copy the results back. So now I'm not going back and forth to the terminal saying, hey, in this one spot on the navigation board, there's a thing on the right top thing, and then I want it to be this way. I'm not explaining any of that because now I have everything that works and I can just refer to the checklist in terms of what I'm referring to. And then to automate it even more, I did this, which is I used the Playwright MCP server and said, hey, I want to use the Playwright MCP server to collaborate with going through that same checklist. And if you can see here, I've been going back and forth with it for 20 minutes or so. It does a lot of the clicking buttons and checking, and then it actually knows whether it's passed or failed and is filling out the checklist for me. And then there's certain things that it can't do. So authentication is hard for it because I need to put in my passwords or whatever it is, or I don't want to give it over my passwords. And then I am also able to follow along. So it's not that I have it set it and forget it. I actually want to be able to see what's happening so that as I'm going through, I don't have to go back to the checklist and then back to the site, back to the checklist, back to the site. I'm having it go down the checklist for me. I'm tracking it, and then I will find things. And as I find things, I will say, add that into Claude as like, hey, log a bug here, log a bug here. And again, then we collate all that feedback and then spin up a new version with those bug fixes. And I'll just keep iterating until I get through everything. So it's kind of like an analogy to the other thing that I was saying here, which is this is kind of like, when you're starting, I'm doing the mock-ups and I'm getting feedback and I'm doing it visually. And now on the back end, I'm also doing this in a more visual way so that I'm not going back and forth between my terminal with Claude code and then to the app and back and forth and back and forth.